So they are a rare Mexican delicacy. Not only do they fly, they also bite. These edible insects are collected in select parts of the country only once or twice a year during the first major rains of the season. So basically there's a very narrow geographic region and a very even narrower window of time when they're available.
Can you make them like popcorn?
So you can eat it in a salsa, or you a lot of times they'll grind them up super thin, and then you'll take your tequila glass and you'll, similar to what you would do with the edge,
like with a,
yes,
oh my God.
Yes, go like that. And then you will drink your mezcal or your tequila with the chicatana ants around it.
Okay, guys, I'm so American. I can't.
Welcome to Modern Ancestral Mamas. We are Corey and Christine, two millennial moms on a mission to bring ancestral wisdom to modern motherhood. And
hello,
guess what?
Friends.
It's just Corey and I today, and we're a hot mess per usual. And we had an entire conversation before this about our kids and foods that they wish they could eat, and we did not hit record. And then Corey hit record without telling me and was like, wait, I have to get the little script up first. Give me a second, dude.
Well, you were like, quick, record. And so I did it. And then you're like, wait.
I know. I have to find it. I don't have it memorized, even though I've done this a million times.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am listeners, this is another behind the mic episode. It's just Corey and I, and we have some long overdue news to share with you guys, and also an update on how we're doing, how the podcast is doing. We've heard so many DMs from you, the sweetest DMs about how you miss us, what happened to us, where are we? It made us feel
we're
loved.
Okay.
I know, exactly. Hopefully we're okay. It definitely made us feel loved. Like,
Sorry.
There are people out there that want to, hear us yap, apparently.
Yeah, we got some of the sweetest notes. It like really warms my heart. Thank you guys for all reaching out. Yeah. So
we're fine.
Episode,
nothing's wrong.
Nothing is wrong. This episode is going to be kind of a like state of the podcast, if you will. Some life updates, and it will probably be a shorter episode. So than our normal like hour and a half episodes. This will probably be much shorter than that. And
Corey's got a warm, yummy beverage in her hand.
I do.
So what are you drinking?
Ooh, this is a coffee with some foam.
It looks beautiful.
And so it's also this like cup is so cute.
No, those
right?
are they called Bowden or Bub?
Dude, I don't know. I bought this on Amazon.
Oh.
It's
a fancy brand. We have those too.
No, I don't have a fancy brand. I have an Amazon brand.
Okay. Now you can buy them on Amazon, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's like double walled, right?
Oh, they're the best. Yeah, they're so cool.
So pretty. I literally bought one because I like to watch the cream like swirl into the coffee. Yeah. No, but what I was going to say is that I bought this thing. It's like a coffee frother machine that, you can get the sticks that you like push the button and it goes bzzz. That it works fine. But it's not like really beautiful silky foam.
Yes.
Which I love. So I bought this. It's from the one I bought is from Instacart or Instapot, but there's a whole bunch of different brands that make it, and it's just it's called a milk frother, but it's like a pitcher, and it has like a warming and a spinny thing in it.
Totally.
And then it makes the best foam, and it also heats up beverages. So like the kids this morning, I made hot chocolate for them, but one of them didn't realize it was on the counter. And so it was like 2 hours later and she was like, my hot chocolate's cold. So you just dump it in there and it like spins it up and warms it up in like 3 minutes. It's awesome.
Oh, okay. Wait. And what is this little, I know what you're talking about it because so we used to have, what are those things called? Oh, an espresso machine. And one of the attachments to the Nespresso machine was you could buy the little milk canister heater up or frother thing, whatever the official name of that is. So is that the same idea?
It's the same idea, but like it doesn't
froths them.
Yeah, froths them. It doesn't. So like the one on the espresso machine usually has like a steam stick that you stick the thing onto, and it like steams it and like blasts it with steam.
Okay.
So that it foams it up that way. This one just has a little like whisk. It's like a little 1-inch size whisk that it like spins really quickly.
Okay.
And I guess the whole machine heats it up too.
And it's from Instapot?
This one is an instant pot, instant or Instapot.
Like your Instapot thing that you use.
Yeah, that's the brand it is, which is why I bought it, because I was like, I know that's a good, a decent brand for kitchen appliances. So after, I'm
not drinking anything fun, guys. I'm sorry.
No,
I barely walked out the door with my water bottle. And somebody broke the bottom of my cork, and so now it does not sit flat. It's crooked, and it really bothers me.
Oh no, I'll have to buy a new one for Christmas.
I know.
Okay, so everybody, what should we start with?
Should we do podcast or lifestyle? Life.
I think we should do life first, because I think you have some really cool life announcements. I don't, but you do. So guys, Christine has a really cool thing to tell you.
You guys are hearing this before the internet world, I should say, because, for any listeners that are been around a little bit more, you might have noticed that I basically disappeared off of Instagram beginning around May. And that's because my capacity was severely diminished, because I am currently growing another human.
Yay!
Yay, pregnancy announcement. And I just didn't feel like I could be on social media anymore.
Totally understandable.
Yeah. So yes, currently, what is it? I don't know, 22, 23 weeks, something like that. So over the halfway point, due sometime in early March. And yeah, we're really excited. Corey knows this. We've wanted a fourth for a long time. I have bugged my husband about it for a while. And we were super blessed to not really have any fertility issues. And the pregnancy itself has been fairly smooth sailing. I have one complaint, which is, unfortunately, I have really bad varicose veins, and they get worse with every pregnancy. And I thought that was a lie. I thought that was just
that they get worse.
Yeah, I dismissed that. And I probably should have not dismissed that, because it is definitely true. It gets worse with every pregnancy.
There's not really anything you can do about it, right? I mean, aside from surgery,
really.
Right?
Yeah.
Which is...
Yeah. So I've tried. If any ma'am listeners want to throw natural remedies at me, I am all ears. I'm currently doing a lot of different things. It's hard when you are pregnant, because you can't do as many. You can't
take as many herbs or anything like that.
Yeah, you can't really get to the root cause of it until afterwards. But yeah, we're super excited. For those of, I don't know how many of you know our age gap, but it'll be a fairly large age gap. Our oldest is 11, then we have a 9-year-old, then we have a 5-year-old, and then the newborn. I always joke with my friends that apparently God knows that I was never the mom that could have like 5 under 5.
Oh my gosh.
So power to you if that is you, because that was not in the cards for me. I am a better mom when my kids are spaced out a lot.
Yeah. Wait, aren't you're a lot older than your youngest sibling? Yes. And so am I.
Yeah.
Are you 11 years older than your brother?
I'm 10 years older than
10 older. Yeah. I'm 11 years older than my youngest brother.
Yeah.
I think it was great.
Oh, I know. I loved it too. It's so funny how things work. I remember as a 10-year-old when my little brother was born, and having conversations with my parents about how I wanted to pick his name. And they wouldn't let me pick his first name, but they let me pick his middle name.
You got to pick his middle name?
I got to pick his middle name. I know.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
I know. And when
my brother didn't even have a name for like 3 days.
I know. I actually think it's really interesting when people do that. I love that. It's like they want to wait.
Oh no, I don't think it was like they wanted to wait. I think they just didn't know what to name him.
That happens too.
He ended up having 3 names because they were like, "Oh, this is our only son. We have to give him all the names to to honor all the people."
Yeah. Oh no, for sure.
Wait, I want to know, what did you pick for your brother?
So I have loved Sleeping Beauty for pretty much ever since I was a child. Yes. And so Philip was my first choice. I loved Philip because obviously that's the prince in Sleeping Beauty.
That was my grandfather's name.
Oh,
really? We were going to use that if we had another boy.
I think it's such a majestic and just
it's a good manly name.
Yes,
strong.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was also a 10-year-old girl.
That. Okay.
No, yeah, I know. But I did not choose Philip. The other name I really liked was Joseph. And so my brother's David Joseph, my little brother.
So then wait, when you then started having kids, you'd already given up one of your favorite names.
I know, right? So, and here in my case, Philip, I didn't really like it in Spanish as much.
Oh, Felipe. Is it not nice?
I like it more in English personally, and we need all of our names to be easily translated between English and Spanish, but this is where I'm going with this story. So now I'm on the other side of that, and my husband and I had picked a few names for baby number 4, and of course the kids have very strong opinions and are already voicing what they think baby should be named.
And are you going to go with them?
I think we are. I think we're going to go with the one that they really like because we really like it too. But I'm not going to announce it here.
No.
Yeah.
I have a story about this too. So when my sister was born, I was 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I must have been 3 when this story happened. Because my mom was pregnant with her, and I was like, I'm going to pick the name. This is my baby. I'm going to pick the name. All of my siblings, I was like, this is going to be my baby. And so I picked the name Princess Daisy Minnie Mouse. And my parents were like, well, I think we're going to go with something else. And they're like, but we can get a dog.
Totally. Or a stuffed animal.
Right? So.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry to my sister. She got a really boring name now.
I know, right? You're like, you could have been Princess Minnie Mouse Daisy, or what was it?
Daisy Minnie Mouse. Yeah.
Daisy Minnie Mouse. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Princess Daisy Minnie Mouse.
I mean, I think childhood names basically show where you are in your life stage at that point. So.
Yeah, so I got to name my dog, and then my sister at the same age that when she was 3, she got to name our goats, and she picked Farley.
Oh, Farley's kind of a funny name. Yeah.
What were the other ones? Abbott. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah. I have to look. I have to ask my mom. I can't remember the other ones.
Oh, those are good ones. That's a brilliant idea. Oh, you want to name something? Here's some goats.
Here's some goats. You can name the goats. Yeah. So, okay. Now,
wait, Corey, do you have any, life updates that you want to give?
I have life updates. I feel like not really. I feel like when we did the homeschooling episode at the beginning of this school year, I kind of gave a lot of life updates there because that's really where my time is going right now, is really pouring into my son is in 8th grade, my second oldest is in 7th grade, and then I've got a 2nd grader and a kindergartner, and I'm teaching a fairly intensive class at our co-op, and it's just that is just taking a lot of time, really more than I thought it would.
I think that's a fair life update, because for those homeschooling parents out there that maybe still have younger kids, I'm one of them. I think we don't really know, or maybe underestimate, how rigorous the older grades become for homeschooling.
Yeah, well, so the interesting thing is that I don't actually feel like I'm putting in more time with my oldest 2.
Okay.
I mean, so to some degree I am, but they are both somewhat self-sufficient, but it's the littler ones who I'm like, I gotta get you to be able to read, and I gotta get you to learn, basic math. And then, like, as soon as you get those two skills, you'll be able to be self-sufficient and do your own thing, but I got to get you to that point. So it's having two students who really need a lot of focus, and then the older two, they don't need a lot of focus from me. They just need some more like guidance and kind of like checking in, like, hey, here's your list for the week. Like, let me help you do this, and let me help you do this one. But like, you're on your own for these. I'm here if you need me to be, but I need you to focus and like get this done. And making sure they're actually doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird sort of place to be in, because I don't feel like I get to do some of the cooler things that we got to do more when they were younger. Like when they were younger, we could do more, just take off the day and go to the zoo, or not that we can't do that, but I feel more pressure to make sure we are completing, whatever the curriculum is. Not that it has. Yeah. I mean, that's just where I'm at with it, because like, I don't want to go to the zoo and then leave my two older kids at home. So I don't know. It's kind of back and forth. Actually, you and I were going to talk about Christmas school in this episode, because this episode is going to come out
before Christmas,
probably the week of Thanksgiving. And usually in the past, our family would do what we call Christmas school, where we take off literally the whole month of December, and we make gifts for people, and we make, we bake, and we make crafts, and we like do all of this really cool stuff, and we go see Christmas lights, and we watch Christmas movies, and we read Christmas books. And this year, I think last year too, they're going to look a little different, because I just don't feel like I can afford to take off the entire month. And that just means it's going to be a little different. Like, they will probably take off some subjects, but we're not going to take off math. We'll take off maybe 3 weeks, but not like the whole month. So it'll probably be like the last 2 weeks of December and 1 week of January. Which is also like when we'll have family in town and that kind of thing. So yeah.
Is that your Christmas school?
What we want to talk about with Christmas school?
Yeah. Or did you want to share more details about what you do? Do you want to do that now or later?
We can do it now, since we're already on the subject.
Yeah.
Really, Christmas school can be whatever you want it to be. There are curriculums that you can get. I know Read Aloud Revival, or Read Aloud Family, they have a Christmas school curriculum. And then there are a few other ones. I think like Brighter Day Press might have one. There's some really neat ones that are like Christmas Around the World, or Little Women Christmas, or Little House on the Prairie Christmas. And it's like, a month's worth of curriculum, kind of a unit study, and it covers whatever, subject it is from a Christmas standpoint. So it'll have like crafts and baking recipes, and, here's some traditions from this culture, or here's some songs, to sing, or here's some books to do. When my kids were really little, I literally went to the used bookstore and just bought a huge stack. At that point, it was 25 books of just Christmas books. Some of them were junk books, and I have since gotten rid of them. But they were like on theme with Christmas. And I wrapped every one, and then they would open one per day, that sort of thing. We do that still. Actually, I don't wrap them anymore, because I'm just like not going to wrap 25 books.
Yeah.
But we still have a bunch of Christmas books, And our friend Sloan also does this, where she does a ton of Christmas books, and there's some really cool ones out there that you can find. If somebody wants, I can send them a list. And so then I have a big basket that I put out in our living room. It's just on the floor in our living room, next to a box of Legos and a box of like toys, little animals. And it's just kind of, I call it like a discovery box, but it's like all the books. So of whatever we're doing. So either it'll be Easter books at Easter, or Halloween books at Halloween, Christmas books at Christmas,
Thanksgiving books at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like what we're studying. So like I'll have a box, it'll be a bunch of books about like rocks if we're doing geology or something. So they're just out there, and it's kind of like the kids can either go pick one up and read one to themselves, or they can bring them to me and I'll read them. Usually that we'll have, hey, go pick one out during morning basket. The other thing that we do is there's a book series the first one is called Jotham's Journey. If you look that up on Amazon, you'll be able to find there's like 4 or 5 of them in the series, and they follow a kid. It's an Advent book. So you start on the first day of Advent and you read one, segment of the story every day until you get to Christmas. And it is from a Christian perspective, but it's these kids that are in Jerusalem at the time of Christ's birth, and they are journeying. They have this whole adventure thing, and it's so fun. The books are so neat, and they are really good at like helping the kids kind of get into the mindset of like what was happening in Jerusalem at this point of time, or in Bethlehem or in that area. And anyway, they're really cool, really good books to kind of help you focus on the season. And I think that's pretty much it. I really like to encourage my kids to make gifts during that time.
I was about to say, what are some things that you've made in the past? Give us some ideas.
So one year we like grew crystals that I just got this kit from Amazon that was like grow crystals in the shape of a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Okay.
And then usually if they're making something, they're usually sewing, because that's where my skill set is, and I can really help them with that. I think one year one of my kids made like a wooden, like whittled something.
Oh, pretty.
But just that kind of stuff, like what you would consider handicrafts.
Yeah.
Or baked things.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing about Christmas school. I saw.
Just knocked over my drink.
Oops. I saw online somewhere that Lego came out with an entire Advent calendar that you can put together.
Oh, yeah.
And
this is not new, though, Christine.
It's not new? They made it sound like it was new.
It might be a new theme, but they've had these for at least like 20 years.
Okay.
Because my brother had one when he was a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Maybe it's a new theme.
Maybe. We have a Harry Potter one that's a Lego Harry Potter theme.
But it's Advent.
It's an Advent calendar, and you take out one little piece of the scene every day.
Right, and then you put it all together, and at the end, it's like a big scene, right? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know, and I had never seen that before, so I thought it was a really good idea. I have a Lego Advent wreath.
Ooh, cool.
And this is a really funny story, but our Corey and I's friend, who has 4 kids also, her oldest is like a Lego genius, and I lost the instructions to that a long time ago. And so last year he was over, the whole family was over visiting for our holiday party, and I literally gave that to him, and I was like, I need you to put this Lego Advent wreath together for me, please. I don't know how it goes. I'm sure you'll figure it out. And he came back like literally 20 minutes later and was like, here's your Advent wreath. I was like, thank you.
Hey, just for the record, you can find Lego instructions
online. I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because my kids have lost all of the instructions, but you can just pull them up online.
Okay. All right. That's good
Wait,
to know.
I want to know, like, I want to talk about your Christmas party because
yeah.
we are having a Christmas party this year for the very first time. We've never done it before.
Okay.
And I want to know what you do.
Okay. So this is actually, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole year. I love this
I
party.
love that.
And this will be our 9th year doing it. So we started it in Chicago, but the very first one we went to was one of my husband's cousins when we lived in New York City. This was something that she did. And this was before she was married, and she lived, I think, in the East Village and in a tiny little apartment, and it was a hot drinks party. And I loved the idea. And so she just had a whole bunch of different carafes with hot drinks in them. And you got to serve yourself, and then you could spike it if you wanted to, or just keep it non alcoholic. And I loved the idea so much that basically we stole it from her. And so we started in Chicago.
You shared
We
it.
We shared. And essentially, we do hot drinks, and we ask that guests bring something to share. So they can bring, we usually say something sweet, something savory. And then last year, my husband started something raw because he realized that a lot of people were bringing treats and sugar, and there was not a lot of like substantial food. And my husband loves smoking and grilling. And when you live in Texas, it's possible to smoke and grill in December because it's not cold outside. And so we added the bring something raw that you want him to like grill or smoke on the outside.
Cool.
But yeah, so we usually do 2 alcoholic drinks and 2 non-alcoholic. And
like, what specifically are you making?
Yeah, so we always make a hot toddy.
Okay.
I don't know if people are familiar with what hot toddy is, but I believe it's bourbon.
Or whiskey, right?
Or whiskey.
Which is the same thing?
Yeah, I think it's whiskey. My husband usually makes the alcoholic ones.
Yeah,
and I
Ryan
make the
would totally be in charge of that.
Yeah, totally. So we always do a hot toddy, and it's so funny to see what people gravitate towards year by year. But we always do hot toddy. We always do a glog, which is a mulled wine.
Okay.
And it's more, I think, German, Scandinavian origin. And it's, in my opinion, it's very sweet. It's a lot of wines, a lot of herbs and like spices.
You put like fruit
and some sugar. Yeah. There's oranges, there's cloves, there's a lot of spices in it.
Okay.
So those are the ones that he makes. And then I always make hot chocolate and apple cider.
Nice. And so that's all you make, and then you're not in charge of making any other food or anything? Is it an open house, or is it
Yeah, okay. We make it open house style. And like I said, and we pull out every single one of the mugs we own. And usually last year we ran out. Like people were...
Do you have to wash them in between?
A lot. Yeah, there were so many people that I think this year what I'll do is I might have like compostable cups as a backup.
Yeah.
And sometimes, and honestly, sometimes people will show up with wine because they don't want to drink a hot drink, and that's totally fine. Like you don't have to drink, and there's always beer too. Like you don't have to drink a hot drink if you don't want to. And then I always make whipped cream, and I usually make marshmallows. Last year, my friend Lisa made marshmallows. They were fantastic. I'm really hoping she's going to make them again. Lisa, if you listen to this, please make those marshmallows again.
She makes them with marshmallow root.
She does.
So cool.
I know. And so that's for so this is what I was saying about we never know what's going to be a big hit. So for the past like 2 or 3 years, people have loved the hot toddy, and it's been like, it's gone. Last year, it was not the hot toddy, which shocked us, and it was the apple cider.
Oh man, that would stress me out, because then you're like, how much do I buy of these ingredients?
Yeah, and they loved the apple cider, and we ran out of the apple cider, and it was just because people were spiking it.
Oh.
And they just loved the sweetness with the alcohol, or just drank it by itself. And full confession, I don't even make the apple cider. I buy it from a farmer.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it's already made.
Of course.
Like, I'm not going to make it.
You don't live somewhere that it would even be... Like, no, apples don't really grow.
Nope. Apples are not even native to Texas. No. So you cannot find apples
local
anywhere.
Apples. Yeah. No, I would have to go up to like North Georgia to get apples. or North
Where?
Carolina or something.
Oh, North
like
Carolina.
North Georgia.
Okay.
Like you have to go to the mountains. You can't get apples here.
Yeah. We're both in warmer climates. Trying to think what else I was going to say. Oh, and
wait, so you don't make cookies or anything? Like,
no, I literally make nothing.
I am so in awe of this because I'm over here like stressing out, like how many sausage balls do I need to make and how many cookies do I have to have? And can I make enough of this or do I have to freeze it and make it like, multiple days in a row?
The amount of food that we have is insanity. Like, I think I make pate. That's it.
Wow.
I have pate and crackers. And last year, the dessert table was literally overflowing, and the even the savory table had so many different foods on it that there was tons of food for people. Plus, my husband was grilling constantly. So, like, if you wanted fresh meat, you just had to go out to the grill, just stand
Here's
by
my
the grill.
chicken breast.
Literally. And he would literally just like feed you steak or, lamb chops or something. I don't know.
That's awesome.
But yeah, there was so much food. Sometimes we end up giving it away because it's just too much.
Man, okay. I'm rethinking how I'm going to structure ours.
Yeah.
Makes me nervous though. Like, what if nobody brings anything?
No, we specifically say in the invite.
I know, but
we provide the drinks and we ask that guests share a dish.
I'm going to have you send me the wording on your invite.
Yes.
So that I can like make my own.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do a podcast update.
Yes. Okay. Do you want me to start or you or?
You can start.
I'll start. Okay. So if you guys noticed, I believe the beginning of October was our last episode that we released, and then we took a break. And it happened kind of unexpectedly. We didn't really think we were going to
plan it.
We didn't plan it.
Yeah.
But just to be fully transparent with our listeners, this year we decided to increase the quality of the show by
which hopefully you guys have noticed.
I know. Actually, I really hope you please leave us a review. Has it improved at all? By hiring an editor, a fantastic editor. We've absolutely loved him. And he's been a massive load off of our shoulders. One of the reasons why I wanted Corey to talk a little bit about her homeschooling, because she has obviously really, her load at home has increased dramatically. My creativity is being zapped completely and sucked elsewhere.
Your life force is going into something else.
Totally. And I forget that often. And I have a friend who has to remind me, like, it takes a lot of work to grow a human from scratch.
It totally does. You are building a person.
Yeah. So forget.
That's a big thing.
Yeah. You totally forget. But all of that to say, both of us didn't have the capacity anymore to be editing, let alone to figure out YouTube, which we have felt so blessed by YouTube, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Our YouTube community has grown tremendously
and rapidly, which was really surprising.
Yeah, faster than we thought it was going to. We are, say what you will about social media, but we're really lucky to be getting some form of an income from YouTube as well, which has really helped the podcast. But all of that to say...
be clear about that, though. It's a small income.
It's a small income.
Right. Okay,
yes,
so I just don't want anybody to be like, whoa.
Yeah, no.
Income from...
No. And when I say income, it just covers our editor, okay? Corey and I are still fully, like, we do this for free, okay?
Well, it doesn't even cover. It covers him for, like, one episode a month.
Yeah. But... we obviously we need to pay our editor, and we had experimented a little bit with sponsorship. Neither of us knew anything about it. We were just jumping in blind and learned a few things. And
are still learning.
We are still learning.
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah. And we have decided to switch gears and move to Patreon. It has been recommended that Patreon would be a better outlet for us versus constantly trying to find sponsorships.
Yeah, it's not that we're not doing sponsorships. We will still be doing that. But it's that we also we can't rely on that entirely. We need to diversify essentially. And so Patreon was something that you and I had talked about for a long time, and we kept going, we don't want to do that because for various reasons, a big one being we want our content to be available to everybody, because our whole purpose in this show is that we want to be able to give you guys information that we didn't have when we were starting out and when we were first having babies. And we're so passionate about just giving this to whoever needs it. But the reality for free.
Yeah.
And we will continue to do that. However, the reality is that we are now trying to do things at a higher level of quality. We are trying to free up ourselves from having to put in so much time and effort into it. Because if you guys don't know, for every hour of recording that there is 2 hours of just editing. That doesn't include
emailing guests. That doesn't include creating outlines, researching,
or social media,
right,
or uploading things and making sure that all of the links are correct, which, all of those things ends up taking a lot of time. So basically for every show or for every hour of show that there's essentially 4 or 5 hours of behind the scene work that you don't see, you don't know about. And we're at the point of just, we can't do it all by ourselves anymore, which is why we have hired our editor. And we want to be able to keep doing this. We have a whole backlog of episodes that we want to get out to you guys. But we can't do it without money. So that's where we're at. So we are coming to you guys
in this season of giving.
We are just asking that if you like the show, that if you see value in the show, if you want to keep seeing the show come out, on a weekly basis, that you would consider joining us over at Patreon. We are brainstorming lots of ideas for our Patreon members. There will be a few different tiers of membership over at Patreon that you can choose. And literally it's one of those, every little bit helps. So even if you join at a really low level, just know that that's actually really helping us. And there will be some perks, some cool stuff that we're going to get for you guys. We're working on
additional
merchandise, additional episodes. Yeah. We have already recorded a few episodes where we have some bonus stuff that will be able to go out to our Patreon only crowd. And we are hopefully going to be doing some really good community building in that space as well, which is Christine and I's one of our favorite things, is connecting with you guys and getting to talk to you guys. And just be in a community together, because I think that especially in this world where we're all so digital with everything, and then it'll be a digital community. Don't get me wrong. We're not going to get actually together. I mean, we may in the future, but
that is a dream of ours.
That is a dream. That's a dream. But we will be more almost face to face and able to really connect on a deeper level through that platform. Medium.
Medium. Yeah, some of the ideas that we have for Patreon listeners are, we've got a whole bunch of cookbooks. We have so many resources, so many cookbooks that are just not
like ours, the ones that we've written.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously we're, Corey mentioned merchandise. We're, hopefully in the future working on some stuff for that. I think the bonus episode option is going to be really cool. One of the things that we're doing is we're recording with guests, and then we're essentially stopping the recording, and that's your free portion. And then if you want to keep listening to either a personal story from the guest or their more intimate opinions and thoughts on certain things, then we're putting that behind the Patreon for our Patreon listeners. And eventually there might even be some exclusive interviews that are Patreon only. But for the most part, everything will remain free. And really, also, actually, my sister told me that, I don't know if you know this, Corey, but you can gift Patreon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If somebody says
for Christmas.
Exactly. If somebody's like, oh man, I really want to keep listening to Modern Ancestral Mamas and I want to support them, you can ask for that as a Christmas gift.
Cool.
Similar to the way you would gift Spotify, for example.
I didn't know you could do that either.
Oh, yeah. I've done that several times for people. People have asked for Spotify. So you can gift Spotify, you can gift Patreon, you can pay for like a year's subscription or 6 months or whatever so that they can listen and have the exclusive access to some of the bonus content that we're doing for Patreon listeners. And also, the main point of this is to show your financial donation shows your support for our show, and that is what we are more grateful for than anything. Is basically it is a demonstration that you like what you hear, you want to keep hearing it, and you want to keep us going. So we really cannot emphasize enough how big of a deal that would be. So Corey, when I think we talked about how the exact date, I think Patreon is coming out in 2026.
Oh, no, I'm planning on having it launched by the time this episode comes out.
Oh, perfect. Okay, never mind.
But we are not going to start republishing episodes probably until the January.
Okay.
2026.
Yeah.
So, if you get on Patreon whenever this episode comes out, there will be some stuff up there now, but it's not going to be there, and probably like free downloads of our cookbooks, which, yeah, so those will be available probably right away. And then we'll just keep adding stuff, and adding stuff and adding stuff. And, yeah, so that should be up, but the bonus episodes and stuff won't be out until the other episodes are. And we probably will end up doing something like the Patreon members get, an episode 2 days before it releases, like that kind of stuff. So you guys can maybe send us a DM and tell us what you actually really want out of Patreon.
Oh, yeah, that would be super helpful. We would love to know. What do you guys want? What do you value?
Yeah.
If you're willing to give us a financial contribution and support us in that way, what would be valuable for you?
Right. Okay. And then the other way that we are supporting the show, which you guys know already, is that we have partnered with certain brands, and we just want to highlight those brands again.
Over and over again.
Over and over again.
Please use these codes. Please use these brands.
Yes. And listen, I want to say about the brands that we're partnering with, we have turned down brands because we didn't think that they aligned with the values of our show. We didn't think that they were high quality products, for various, we've turned down brands for various reasons, but that's because we are really committed to making sure that whoever we're working with actually aligns with our values, when it comes to food, quality, when it comes to community, how they're supporting the community or how they're working within the community or with the partners that they have.
Or even how the business itself runs as well.
Yeah. So we're really picky about that, which is maybe a downfall, but also, it's important to us. So that's maybe why we're not getting as many sponsors. But we've talked about this together, and it's really important to us.
That's why we think if we're sharing these codes with you, it's a big deal, and we feel like you can trust that this is a good company.
Yeah, so. And that the products are really high quality, and like we won't we won't sponsor with a brand unless we've tried their products. And a lot of times that's just us buying their products. Like they're not sending it to us. Like we buy it and try it before we're even willing to have conversations with a company. Anyway, I want to list out the brands that we're working with and give you guys those discount codes.
Can I give you a little blurb? So you say it and then I'll do a little blurb about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So the first one the first brand that I'm going to list is, you guys know this is like one of our absolute favorite companies. We have an episode with the founder or with one of the founders, and you can go back and listen to that. So the first one is Baja Gold Salt, and the code is MAM10, MAM 10 for 10% off that one. So you tell us, Christine, about Baja.
Yeah. So Baja is a fantastic salt company that tests their products extensively. And it's from the Sea of Cortez. It has super high mineral content. And it is run by a small family. It's literally a small family business. They're not a massive company.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the family contributes to helping run the business. And we love their products. We love their salt, love their electrolytes that they have. If you are looking for electrolytes that have no sugar in them at all, then that is one of your best options.
Mm-hmm.
They have some really cool products coming out for the new year in 2026, which we don't want to say anything about yet.
Yeah.
But when they do, I think you guys are going to freak out because they're amazing.
They also have products for the garden. Are you going to get to that?
Thank you. Yes, they have a whole line for your garden, for agriculture. They have tons of Epsom salts as well. I'm trying to think what else. Also, the little travel salt shakers too.
I want to say that this is Baja Gold Sea Salt and their other brand, which is Sea Agri, which is their agriculture and garden stuff. They were the very first company that was willing to support us. Mm-hmm. And they have been just a gem to work with. And we have absolutely loved, not only do we love their products, but literally their company has just been fantastic. And they were the ones that was first, they had the first foot in the door and said, we think what you guys are doing is so great. It's for that's really building up the community. And we want to work with you. We want to sponsor you. We want you guys to keep going. So, Baja Gold MAM 10 with the code. And
10% off.
For 10% off. You can, I'm going to say this, even though it probably doesn't help us, but you can get their products in Walmart now, which is awesome.
Wait, Walmart?
It's new in Walmart.
Oh, I didn't know it was at Walmart. I knew it was at Whole Foods now,
you can get
which
it
is
at
also
Whole Foods. New. And here's what I'm going to suggest doing. Okay. Either go buy it on the website directly for that MAM 10 discount, or go buy it at Walmart or Whole Foods and try it out. And then when you realize how awesome it is, then go buy it on their website and use our MAM 10 code. And you can buy it in bulk. So I got the last time I ordered, I got a big old bag of it. And yeah. Okay. So anything else to say about Baja Gold?
Baja Gold MAM 10 for 10% off. MAM 10.
Yeah. Okay. Second one, Macienda, which you had to teach me how to say.
I know.
Which is embarrassing.
No, you said it wonderfully. Macienda. Thanks. Yeah, I love this company. And they are a small Mexican-owned company. They have masa, which is corn, nixtamalized corn masa to make corn tortillas. And they have it all in different colors. So they've got blue, white, and yellow. They're so pretty. And I'm pretty sure they have a red one too. I haven't tried the red one yet. And they also have all of the ingredients that you need to be able to make tortillas. So they have the tortilla press. And let me tell you.
Which is also so pretty.
Oh, the tortilla press is gorgeous. It comes in a bunch of different colors. Both Corey and I have it in it's like a turquoisey.
It's like a light blue turquoise.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the color.
Super cute though. Like sea foamy sort of color.
Yes. And they have a comal, like a traditional comal, which is really hard to find in the
What is
States.
that?
It is a very, very thin steel pan to cook tortillas in, because what you need is a very hot pan. And unfortunately, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank on what cast iron.
Cast
Thank
iron?
you. Cast iron is too thick.
Oh.
It doesn't conduct the heat well enough to be able to properly heat up and cook tortillas, specifically corn tortillas.
Interesting.
So this is an incredibly thin material. I think it's steel. I can't remember. There's a specific word for it.
Carbon steel?
Yeah, carbon steel. Thank you. Super, super thin. It conducts heat perfectly. So I have the comal. I have the tortilla press. I use the bags of corn masa. You can also buy tortillas from them if you don't want to make them yourself, but it's super easy. They also have other traditional Mexican, not dishes, but foods. So one of them in particular are these ants.
Stop it.
Yes. They only come out at a certain time in the season, and they're harvested, and then you fry them, and they're crunchy. I have never personally eaten them, but like Juan's cousins, when they were looking up the website, they were so excited to find these ants.
We're talking about lip bugs?
Yeah, wait. I'm going to have to pull this up.
We're talking about bugs.
Ants. Yes. Didn't you know Mexicans ate ants and crickets?
No.
I thought you knew that.
How would I? I've never been to Mexico.
Okay, wait. I'll pull this up.
Okay, wait. For real?
And they have molcajetes too.
What is that?
That's like the rock thing to grind spices. Oh, chicatana ants. Yes.
Are you talking about like a mortar and pestle?
And pestle. Yeah.
Okay.
A mortar and pestle. Okay. So they are a rare Mexican delicacy. Not only do they fly, they also bite. These edible insects are collected in select parts of the country only once or twice a year during the first major rains of the season. So basically there's a very narrow geographic region and a very even narrower window of time when they're available.
And you make them like popcorn?
So you can eat it in a salsa, or you a lot of times they'll grind them up super thin, and then you'll take your tequila glass and you'll, similar to what you would do with the edge,
tajín, like with a,
yes,
oh my God.
Yes, go like that. And then you will drink your mezcal or your tequila with the chicatana ants around it.
Okay. Guys, I'm so American. I can't.
They're very, they have like a smoky flavor is what I've heard. And there are several people in my husband's family which absolutely love them and think that they're delicious. Corey's not so sure. She's like, I'm not into
Okay,
this.
here's the deal.
Can I say one more thing about this company?
But it freaks me out.
Okay. No, I get it. So we actually talked to Bill Schindler about Hacienda, because they are working with local farmers in Mexico that are following regenerative agricultural practices and that are not using pesticides. They are not certified organic. However, we've discussed this before, Corey and I, many times. Just because a farmer does not have the certification does not mean that they're not following the right practices. And oftentimes they're going above and beyond.
Right.
And in this case, Hacienda is one of those companies.
But it's so expensive to have that organic seal.
Right. Or maybe they don't even agree with it because they're doing so much more than what the certification minimum is that they don't even want to associate with it. And so Bill has told us that is the case with Hacienda. Hacienda themselves have confirmed that with us. And what they are doing in Mexico is supporting these small regenerative farmers that are keeping these corn species alive and properly preparing them so that you and I don't have to do it ourselves. Because if you've ever done it by hand, let me tell you, it is like a 3 or 4 day process. And it takes a long time.
Yeah. All right, cool. So Hacienda, and I'm going to give that code. So it's MAM10. It's the same as the Baja Gold code, MAM10. All right, next one, Farrow.
Oh, yes.
So we have a whole
Corey,
episode.
I know. Corey, you love talking about Farrow too.
I love Farrow.
I know.
So Farrow is lard-based skincare. And if you like tallow, you will go bonkers for lard because
I agree. Yeah.
Lard is always sounds weird to say this, but like pigs are so much closer to humans on a biological level that lard is so much closer to what your skin actually needs than tallow. So lard is one of those that will like actually soak into your skin and get under and into it and actually hydrate from the inside rather than tallow, which kind of just sits on the surface. Totally. And it actually does make a difference. I know when Charles Mayfield, who is the founder of Farrow, was on our episode, he was telling us a story about how he healed this epic sunburn with lard, which is how he got the idea to create Farrow in the first place.
Yep.
And I went on a vacation early in the spring before I had time to actually like build up my sun tolerance, and went to, a tropical area where the sun was much more intense than where it is where I live, and definitely got a sunburn because we're on the beach all day. And I had brought Farrow with me, and it absolutely did what Charles said it was going to do. It just took away that sunburn very quickly. I passed it around to all my girlfriends who would come with me. And I was like, guys, I've got a secret weapon. It's not aloe. And I'm just gaga over it. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm 1000% on the Farrow and lard train. I prefer lard on my skin versus tallow as well. It's my own personal preference.
So they have some new products coming out too, which you guys will stay tuned for those because they're going to be really great. We've gotten a sample of what's coming out soon, and I really love that too. So Farrow, our code for Farrow is Ancestral Mamas. So it's a plural, Ancestral Mamas. And if you want to go back and listen to our episode with Charles Mayfield, I can't remember what number it was, but it's all about lard-based skincare. And
and his website is farrow.shop.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Last one is Whole Sticks.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Go, Corey.
Whole Sticks is again, these are all small family-owned companies, all of them. And so Whole Sticks is a very small company. Like I think it's just one family. And what
based out of Texas, folks.
They're awesome. We like accidentally found them and reached out to them, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, we definitely want to work with you," which is so great when that happens. So Whole Sticks is a meat stick that has organ meats in the meat stick. So it's got heart and tongue and liver. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, I think it's heart, tongue, and liver
mixed in with the meat in the meat stick. And it's delicious. Like it actually tastes really good. You're not going to get that weird metallic flavor that you get from liver a lot of times. The texture is not weird, but you're getting all of those nutrients that you would from eating those organ meats in there. And Christine and I, one of the things we were talking about before we started recording is that my kids love them, all except one kid who doesn't eat meat sticks anyway. So don't count what he says. But they're delicious. They taste fantastic. I have them on a subscription. So they just get shipped to my house, like 30 sticks at the beginning of the month. I kind of have to ration them out.
Yeah. It's surprising how quickly 30 sticks flies.
I know. I'm like, guys, we really should be doing like, this is a one a day situation.
Yeah.
But not even that much because there's 6 of us in our house. Anyway, the Whole Sticks code is MAMA50. And that gives you 50% off. Like that's an enormous discount. So use that to try what they're making, and then get on that shipment, the like
subscription,
reoccurring shipments, subscription, and get some whole sticks into your family. Do you have anything else you want to say about them?
Yeah, I made a mistake. It's liver, kidney, and heart.
Oh, kidney and heart.
Yeah.
I thought there was tongue too. Maybe not.
Yeah. So 90% of it is beef and 10% of it is organs, similar to your ancestral blend.
Right.
It's the exact same idea. And this is a small family. They live right outside of Texas. I think somewhere in Oklahoma, but they're very, very close. And they are big in the Catholic community, specifically where I live. And they're just a really sweet family trying to raise the animals on their farm and tapping into the meat stick industry, which, if you guys know, is a massive industry currently.
Shoot, hold on.
Oh, okay. And honestly, the whole sticks tastes like pepperoni. They taste like pepperoni and they're so delicious, and my kids love them as well. So Mama 50 for 50% off. And if you're this is your first time buying them, this is what your code goes towards. You get 50% off your first purchase of whole sticks. And then when you try them and you love them, then you can subscribe and get them every month. So we will put all of these affiliate links in the show notes so you guys can quickly and easily access them. And we appreciate you purchasing from these companies. Some of these might even make fun Christmas gifts. Like Farrow would be a fantastic Christmas gift. Actually, all of them. I would totally give salt as a gift. And if you have somebody in your family who loves cooking, a tortilla press would be a really cool gift.
Put some meat sticks in the stockings.
Oh, that's such a great idea. All right, guys, we have all your shopping done for you.
There you go. That's it.
Yep.
You can get a Patreon gift card and
yes,
stocking stuffers.
One-stop shop. Oh man. Okay.
All right.
Anything else?
I think that's it. This episode went longer than I thought it would, actually.
Same.
But yeah, I think that's it.
So no, I was just gonna say we are releasing this episode in November. There will be one other episode released in December.
Yeah. But
essentially we are taking a break, and then we are hoping to pick back up full steam again in January.
Yes. Oh, the other thing is that we didn't give this in the life update. Christine and I are speaking at Hack Your Health this week. So I know this is not going to actually come out. This has come out after we've already done that. And Hack Your Health is an event, a health event, huge conference in Tampa, Florida. And then we have another one, or I have another one that I'm going to be doing, which is called Seeking Whole Health. This is a conference called Seeking Whole Health, which is in April. So it's April 16th to 18th, and tickets are on sale now. Alex Clark will be speaking there. A bunch of other really cool people. Some of our friends, I know Charles Mayfield will be there. James Barry will be there. I can't remember. There's a bunch of really great people that'll be speaking. Some of our personal friends and some people who I'm just like kind of not going to fangirl over, but potentially. So that's in Ohio in April. Christine's not going to be there because she will be resting and recovering from giving birth to this amazing baby, which I'm so excited for her about. And I'm a little jealous that I don't live closer and can't hold the baby because, like my 8-year-old always says, babies are my favorite animal. And so and we're working on some other speaking engagements, which is really exciting to us because I just love being in person with people and connecting with people face to face. It's a really special thing to do. And we would love to be a part of other conferences as they come out. So if you guys have connections that you want to throw at us, from that direction, or other companies that you think we should be working with.
Yeah. We're actually going to try and record the Hack Your Health.
We'll see if we can figure out the technology.
Conference, because we're going to be doing a panel with Janine Farzine from Awfully Good Cooking and Hillary Boynton of the School of Lunch. And the four of us will be talking about our topic title is Real Food Rebels in a Processed Food World.
Shoot, what is the tagline? Something like that. The title is Real Food Rebels.
Right.
Raising kids in a processed food world.
Processed food world. That's what it is. Raising kids in a processed food world. We knew this.
Our dear friend
Hilda
Labrada Gore is going to be moderating it.
Yeah, she'll be moderating it. And basically we're going to be answering all of your burning questions about how the heck do you feed your kids in today's processed food world?
Which maybe we should do a full episode on that. Do you think having 4 people on an episode is too much? We've done that before.
Yeah, we could do it, but we're going to try and record it
so that we can publish it as an episode.
Yes, that's the whole point.
Oh, duh. I didn't realize that's what you were trying to do.
Yes, that's what I was saying. That's why we have to figure out.
I just was like, we could use it as clips. I don't know what I thought.
No. I think that we should get the whole thing videoed.
That's a really good idea, Christine.
Yes, and then it goes up on YouTube.
Hello. Keep up, Corey.
I know.
That's a great idea. Let's do that. And if it doesn't work out, we'll just have those 2 come back on and they can...
And we'll just redo it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect idea. All right. All right, friends. That is it for this episode. I'm going to drop those codes one more time. So Baja Gold is Ma'am 10, Macienda also Ma'am 10, Pharaoh Ancestral Mamas with an S on the end, and Holsticks Mama 50. Again, that's 50% off. Like you're just go use it one time at least.
I know, seriously.
Okay, and then Christine will do the social thing. Yeah. Christine's at Nourish the Littles. Not that she's ever on there anymore. I'm maybe you'll get back on after the baby.
I do anticipate that I will get back on once the baby's born.
Because then you can do all the baby content.
Exactly. There's a lot that I have brewing in my head. And I'm also hoping to get some additional support. So we'll see. Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds nice. Okay. So Christine is at Nourish the Littles. I am at For Nutrients' Sake. The show is at Modern Ancestral Mamas. All 3 of those are on Instagram. You can also find the show on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, probably anywhere else that you get podcasts. And you can leave reviews, I think, on all those platforms. You can leave comments on a couple of those platforms. You can send us DMs. Honestly, the Ma'am Instagram account is the one we are least active on, which sounds terrible coming on the show. But like, if you need a personal thing, send me a message, since Christine also is not on Instagram.
I'll get on every once in a while, but yeah. No, I was going to say subscribe on YouTube. Hit the little bell, subscribe on YouTube. We want to thank RN258, who left us a fantastic review called Better and Better. She said, I love the food. I know, it's actually really sweet. I love the food and life values that Corey and Christine share through this show. I really enjoyed the episodes about both the practicals of eating and cooking nourishing foods, as well as those more directed towards parenting and homeschooling. I've learned a lot since I started listening, and their podcasting skills have only improved.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you for bringing us along on your journey. Oh, somebody noticed.
I know. I sometimes people are like, hey, could you talk about this topic? And I'm like, yeah, we already have. And then I'm like, I don't think I want to send you the link to that old episode.
Totally. Yeah. You're like, maybe we need to redo that one.
We maybe should re-talk about it. Maybe our editor could fix those old ones.
I wonder.
He has more skills than I do.
Yeah.
So, totally. Okay. Oh, and then the Patreon, which we will definitely link in the show notes. Haven't launched it yet as of recording this episode, so I'm not 100% sure on this, but I am pretty sure that the link to that, or the URL to that, is just patreon.com/Modern Ancestral Mamas. And we will have that all set up hopefully by the time this episode airs. So go there. Or if you can't find it doing that, I'm sure there's other ways to find it. You just Google it or like use the link in the show notes.
Yeah.
That's it, I think. Right?
Okay. Sounds
all right.
good.
Everybody, thank you so much for your messages in our absence. We are coming back stronger than ever. Thank you so much. We really appreciate what you guys bring to our community, and we love putting this show out for you. So thank you for listening. Thanks for being around, and happy holidays, actually.
Yeah, happy holidays. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Okay, bye.
Bye, y'all.